Constructing your life is about much more than just building a bank account. Each week, join real estate entrepreneur and mindset coach Austin Linney as he interviews guests who are constructing their dream lives and impacting the world around them on a daily basis. If you're an entrepreneur or wanting to start a business, or you just want to hear motivating stories of how others have overcome the odds, you are in the right place. And now for your host, Austin Linney.
Guys, welcome back to Construct Your Life Rant. This is Austin Linney here. Hope everybody's having a good day. What we're going to talk about today is negative people. You know, it's one of those things that when you switch your mindset, when you flip the script and you're getting better and you're doing the things that you need to, and you're working out and you're eating right and you're not drinking and you're focused on investing and working, and you know, it's almost like that person, it's almost like that negative person is the universe asking you how bad you want it, right? And what happens and let's see if I can break this down as simple as you can. Society was based off of a herd mentality, right? And so the moment that you've fixed yourself or you're working on yourself, you're leaving the idea of who you are to that person, to that spouse, to that friend, to that family member. You're leaving where they are comfortable with you being. And if you're leaving where they're comfortable of you being, then that makes them have to look at themselves in the mirror and go, well, I need to examine my life. Am I unhealthy? And it freaks them out. And so they cling on to you. It's almost like they're grabbing at you, right? And they're gonna sap your energy. They're gonna sap your dreams, and you have to turn around. And you can't get upset, but what you can do is you can have compassion. Because think about it, maybe that's an aunt or an uncle or a mom or a dad. Maybe they haven't had to question who they are as a person in 20 to 30 years, and you know, I'll talk about myself. You know, I knew that once I started getting better, once I started working on myself, I knew that my marriage wasn't going to last, because I realized that for the better part of the last part of that thing, I was living in a comfort zone of not wanting to pull the Band-Aid off, because I knew what was on the other side of that. You know, leaving my dog, leaving her family, giving up properties, all these things that I didn't want to do. But I told myself that if I was going to truly live in who I was as a person for the next 50 years of my life, I was going to have to do that. And when I got sober, when I started working out and I started getting, like, I'll be straight up fucking honest with you, straight up honest with you. It's not me speculating. It is per fact. It's fact, because I've had them DM me and I've had people confirm that they're saying this about me, not to my face. I worked in the restaurant business for 20 years. I know for a fact that I would say once a month, I get a DM like, who the fuck do you think you are now? Oh, you're sober now. You're a podcast host. You think you have all the answers. Like, go fuck yourself. We know who you really are. You're a piece of shit. Like, all this shit. What? And at first I'm like, oh, God damn. Like, that's, oof. But if I let those people dictate my life, I would never go anywhere, because they're unhappy with where they are. And when you can turn it around and not get angry, and you can have compassion in your heart to realize that they're really upset with that negative space, that same job that they're working, that unhappiness, the unhealthiness, then you can have compassion instead of being rude to them. Like, what am I going to do to feed into that energy? I'm going to go down with them in that negative space, and I refuse to do it. And so when I got sober, I came up with the mindset that I'm a speeding train of positivity, and I'm going to charge full on forward. It doesn't matter if you're a family member, a brother, a sister, a wife, a best friend. I'm going to be fucking positive. And if you get on the tracks and you get in the way, I'm going to run you the fuck over. It's as simple as that. I'm going to run you the fuck over. And it served me well. Because every moment that you go down and you try to help them, or you try to meet them and their negative bullshit is moments that you're taking away from what you could be doing. Energy that you're wasting focused on the wrong things. Because you, as a person who is changing, have to lead by example. Stop telling people how to be better and you yourself just be better and lead by example. So I want to ask you, every listener, I want to ask who's ever listening, what or who or what environment is taking your energy away with their negative, complaining fucking bullshit? Because I will not be around it. I won't. I can't and I won't. It's not acceptable. Every obstacle gives you the opportunity to get better, and there's solutions for everything. So let's put on our big boy pants. Let's put on some motherfucking cowboy boots, and let's go out and change the world and stop placating to those people that want to be stuck in the same place that they're doing, because it's not going to fucking serve anybody. And I will not, and I cannot be around it. I hope everybody got some value from this, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to Construct Your Life with Austin Linney. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and pay it forward by sharing with a friend. Most importantly, take this opportunity to start constructing your life by taking immediate action on what you learned. For show notes, resources, and more information on one-on-one coaching with Austin, visit constructyourlifepodcast.com.